Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, alhamdulillah. So I've been asked by some friends to do a short video on the World Interfaith Harmony Week in English. The World Interfaith Harmony Week was started about 7 years ago and launched as a UN week. It was based on the love of God and love of the good, or love of the good and love of the neighbor. There was no attempt to synchronize between religions with that. Obviously, in the end, religious narratives are completely incompatible, and even within, not completely, but they are incompatible, but even within religions themselves, within given religions, there are incompatible and irreconcilable narratives. But focusing on love of God, or love of the good and love of the neighbor, which is something all the great religions of the world have in common, gives a platform that allows people to see that people of other religions have similar views, and that in turn creates a certain empathy which helps in creating harmony between religions. Now, in the 7 years since we launched that, the situation between faiths, as it were, between religions, has actually gotten much worse in the world. We've had the rise of Daesh with their slaughter of Christians and other minorities. We've had Christians slaughtering Muslims in the Central African Republic. We've had this Buddhists slaughtering the Rohingya Muslims in Burma, and covered up and whitewashed by no less than a Nobel Prize winner, Aung San Suu Kyi. We've had cow vigilantes in India. We've had the rise, this is led by, as it were, by counter-reaction to the rise of the far right in Europe. We've had countless incidents of Islamophobia, and as I said, thousands of terrorist attacks on innocent civilians by people inspired by Daesh and their like. Nevertheless, we've also had some very beautiful positive examples, like for example Pope Francis, who is always reaching out to people of other religions, washing their feet, kissing them, kissing the feet of prostitutes, going to visit prisoners in jail. In the Islamic world, less well known, but equally beautiful. We've had examples of men like Abdullah bin Bayer with his peace forum, and people who are completely apolitical like Habib Omar bin Hafid, and obviously in other religions we had people like the Dalai Lama and others carrying on their message of interfaith tolerance. If you believe, as I do, that just because you have a different religion, oh, I forgot to mention also that terrible, essentially sectarian conflict in the Yemen, where today 20 million people are starving and lacking food and medicine and water, clean water, and 1 million people for no reason have cholera. If you believe, as I do, that people shouldn't fight simply because they have different religions from each other, and that having a different religion from another person is no cause to take up arms against them, then I ask you to celebrate the World Interfaith Harmony Week. You can do this with any manner of event, something as simple as a cup of tea together. It's in the first week of February. Maybe a walk together, can be something theological, but the best things that are things that alleviate poverty, because poverty is something that afflicts all religions, or that works towards the environment, and cleaning the environment and maintaining a safe and happy environment for all. Our choices are cursing the darkness or lighting a candle in the darkness. And through the World Interfaith Harmony Week, having everybody who's so minded celebrate based on one theme at one time in the world, which is the first week of February, interfaith harmony, is a way of trying to get a critical mass of people to push back against the forces of religious hatred and conflict. Also, write in your event to www World Interfaith Harmony Week. There are prizes there for the best events, and indeed we've had some spectacular winners from all over the world over the last 7 years, and the prizes have been given by His Majesty King Abdullah, and they're quite financially significant. Thank you. Alhamdulillah.